2021. Notice this meeting will be held in accordance with Executive Order number 29-20 issued by California Governor Gavin Newsom on March 17, 2020. The Ralph M. Brown Act, California Government Code Section 54950, and the Federal Americans with Disability Act. This meeting will not be physically open to the public. All members of the public may participate in the meeting via video conference at https://zoom.us/j/983678411095, passcode 294263, and via teleconference by calling 669-900-6833, meeting ID 983-6784-1095, with a passcode of 294263, and will be given the opportunity to provide public comment. All right. We all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Leroy, will you do the honors of the invocation?
Yes. Please bow your heads with me. Dear God, we come to you this evening as servants of the city of Newman. I pray that you would give us the wisdom, Father God, to do the work for the people. And Father God, I just pray for each and every man and woman that are listening in and participating in this evening's meeting, that you would just give us all the wisdom that we need. I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right. Can we get a roll call, Michael?
Sure. Councilmember Ball.
Here.
Councilmember McDonald.
Here.
Councilmember Pimentel.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Candia. And Mayor Graham.
Here. Are there any declarations of conflicts of interest tonight? Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 6, ceremonial matters, none tonight. Item number 7, items from the public, non-agenda items. If there's anybody that's listening in the public that's not, you can raise your hand and we'll acknowledge you. Hannah is here and should be able to do that. Anna, you there? There she is.
Yes, I see no hands raised at this time.
No hands raised at this time. We'll move on to item number 8, consent calendar. A, read all readings of ordinance and resolutions except by title. B, approval of warrants. C, approval of minutes of the January 26, 2021 meeting. And D, adopt resolution 2021 next to number, a resolution approving a 24-month extension for the tentative track map number 04-03.
I move that we adopt the consent calendar.
We have a second.
I'll second it.
We have a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4 with 1 absent. Item number 9, public hearings. A, adopt resolution 2021 next to number, a resolution authorizing the automatic annual inflation adjustment for capital facility and impact fees for the period of March 1st, 2021 through February 28th, 2022.
Good evening, Mayor, council members. The city of Newman charges impact fees to developers to pay for all or a portion of the costs of providing public service to their new development. These fees are implemented to help reduce the economic burden on our jurisdiction as we deal with population growth within our boundaries. The city adopted resolution 2002-22, approving a comprehensive update of capital facility and impact fees, as well as adopting an automatic adjustment of those fees based on the construction cost index for our area. Last year, the index was a positive 5.4%. This year, the index is a positive 3.2%. In a vested area, this increases the total impact fees on a low density residential unit by $420.25. The proposed changes to these fees are required to be noticed 2 times prior to this meeting. This was done through the paper on our 2 previous Thursdays. Staff requests the council open a public hearing to take comments on this item, then vote on its adoption. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Do we have any questions for Lou before I open it up to the public? Seeing none, we'll go and open it up to the public. If anybody wants to comment on this, go and raise your hand and Hannah will acknowledge you.
Mayor and council, I do not see any raised hands at this time.
Okay. I'll bring it back to the council for action.
Move that we adopt a resolution for the mid-year changing for fiscal. I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. The resolution authorizing the automatic annual inflation adjustment for capital facilities and impact fees for the period of March 21 and through February 28 that we adopt it.
We have a first. Do we have a
I second.
We have a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0 with 1 absent. Oops, sorry, I did that. All right. Can't write on your computer. Item number 10, regular business. Adopt resolution 2021, next number. A resolution adopting the mid-year changes for fiscal year 2020 and 2021. Lou? I assume that's you again.
That's me again. In the staff report, there are 5 exhibits. As a brief review, exhibits A and B show a 6-month performance of our revenues and expenditures across all funds. Exhibits C and D show requested changes to our budgeted revenues and expenditures. And Exhibit E shows our projected ending fund balance inclusive of the requested budgetary changes. The resolution before you tonight is simply to approve the budget changes found in Exhibit C and D. Having reviewed the performance of our revenues and expenditures, the following are notable items from the general fund mid-year report. Property tax revenues. The city's current property tax revenues have been growing since 2012. There are 3 reasons for this. First is the increase in number of homes in our community. Second is the increase in the value of our homes. Third is the dissolution of our former redevelopment agency. Next are sales tax revenues. At the beginning of the year, we budgeted $550,000 in sales tax revenues. We anticipate receiving closer to $629,000 this year. We thought the COVID was going to have a bigger effect on us, but for the most part, since we're not a vacation town or a holiday location, our business has been continuing as usual. Next are license and permit revenues. Last year, we finished with $132,886 in license and permit revenues. This year, we anticipate we'll finish closer to $110,000. This is due to there being few homes to build in the city of Newman currently. The next is motor vehicle tax revenues. The city no longer receives motor vehicle license fees, but we do receive property tax in lieu of those vehicle license fees. This is called the vehicle license fee adjustment amount. This year, we budgeted $986,500 in VLFAA monies. We will be receiving $994,405, which is an increase of more than $45,000 over last year's actual receipts. The changes to the budget that we're requesting are changes or increases for equipment repairs, building maintenance, vehicle maintenance, weed spraying activities, stormwater project trail system, a sewer vac jetter machine, and more wireless meters to add to our existing system. Overall, we're conservatively projecting general fund revenues to be up 6.39% above our current budgeted amounts, and our general fund expenditures are projecting to come in 11.69% below our budgeted figures as a whole. We started this year budgeting a deficit of $649,676 to our general fund. After this mid-year review, we're looking at a gain of much greater amount, around 10,600, which is a big swing. By the end of the year, the city is still looking at an estimated general fund reserve of 64.8%, or 3.94 million, which is a very healthy reserve. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have on the mid-year budget.
Excuse me, Kate, but I have a quick question for you, Lou. Is there ever a cap that we would look at in terms of taxes that are implemented in the city of Newman?
Well, currently the city of Newman by itself does not have a tax on anything. We don't have our own separate sales tax. It's all initially set by the state and through the county. Property taxes are managed by the county and their assessment and valuations. So currently we don't have a cap per se. However, there is a limit called the GAN appropriations limit, which is set at the beginning of each year when we do our initial budget. And that is a number that's far exceeds the amount of money that comes into our city at this point. So it's a cap that we're not going to reach.
Okay. All right. That's all I have, Kate.
Are there any other questions for Lou?
Nick is here.
Apologize, had some technical difficulties.
Oh, that's okay. Are there any other questions for Lou on the budget? Okay, I'll bring you back to council for action.
I would like to make the motion on to adopt mid-year budget changes for fiscal years 2020 through 2021.
All right, we got first. Do we have a second?
Second.
We got first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Moving on to item number 11. Items from District 5, Stanislaus County Supervisor. I see Russell's on for him today.
Good evening, council. It's a pleasure to be with you, Russell Fowler from Supervisor Chance Condit's office. The supervisor, sorry, couldn't be with you tonight. He has a county mandated incident command system training, so I'm glad to take his spot. Just a quick update for you, a real short one. We are continuing to work on a COVID site in Newman. It is coming. It is something that is number one on our list. It might be a partnership with Golden Valley Health Centers, who you may know, who facilitates medical supplies and things in the community. So we're exploring all options, but to suffice it to say, a clinic will be coming to Newman. The exact date I can't give you, but we work diligently on it every day. With that being said, I look forward to being in the community and serving District 5, and I'd be more than happy to take any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have.
Russell, do you? I know you guys are working on this, and I greatly appreciate that. Do you have a guesstimate on, a month, 2 weeks?
I don't, Mayor, and I apologize for that. I know it's
That's okay.
frustrating. It's frustrating from our end, but believe me, as soon as we hear something, I will be a happy man to give you a phone call and give everybody a phone call, and we will put that information out to you as soon as we hear something.
I appreciate that. And, Supervisor Condon reached out to me earlier in the week and said they were working hard on it. So I look forward to hopefully having that in town for our more senior people that don't get out and commute very far.
I wholeheartedly agree with you, and like I said, it's our one of our number one focuses right now, and I'd be more than happy to answer any other comments, questions, or concerns.
That's it. Do we have any more questions? Anybody have any questions for Russell and the District 5 County Supervisor? Thank you, Russell.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, moving on to item number 12, items from the city manager and staff. City
Thank you,
Manager
Mayor.
Holland.
Thank you, Mayor. I also want to just thank, District 5 Council member, Supervisor Chance Condit's office for that as well. I know Keith has been working on it, pushing really hard on that as well, Mayor, and trying to have conversations with the county and the EOC about bringing a vaccination, which they're calling a POD, a point of distribution, to Newman. I know it's very important. I know the council has been working really hard on that, and we've been getting phone calls and emails from people, but we're working really hard behind the scenes, and it will happen, hopefully sooner than later. The challenge is the county doesn't really know week to week how many allocations of vaccinations we're going to get, and then how they're going to be distributed. So hopefully soon, Mayor, hopefully soon, but we'll keep the community apprised of the whole situation. Just to remind everybody that Monday is a holiday, so City Hall will be closed. Also like to just remind the council, if you could try to maybe get in the habit of checking your emails on once a day or so, because sometimes we're submitting emails and trying to communicate with you through that direction, as well as some of the committees you're on will send you information as well there. So if you could just maybe at least try to check it at least once a day, that would be very helpful for us. Right now, you're probably going to, from some of the committees, you may be getting some Form 700 paperwork and get that completed. Doesn't have to be completed till April, but the sooner the better on that.
Right.
Just a reminder that we have Planning Commission coming up a week from Thursday. That would be February 18th. The item on there is the ARCO AM/PM that's being proposed at the corner of Kern and Highway 33, what is commonly referred to as a pigeon's nest. So that would take up that whole half a block, the whole site. If you have any questions, if you want to see any of the site plans or anything, please let us know. They did get architectural review, final approval from architectural review, and I think that the community would be really pleased with the architecture that ARCO's come up with. So two more things. We have the Highway 33 specific plan update going on. People can access our website, cityofnewman.com, and we're asking that you complete a questionnaire. You can have access to that questionnaire until February 22nd. So we're asking the community to participate in there. And the second one that we have going, and this will be for tomorrow, we invite the council to participate as well. Mayor, you know, we have the Newman Community Conservation Area, the parkland that we're looking at there. We're working on a design workshop that'll include a lot of that for that park site, and that'll be tomorrow. That's from 6 to 7 or via Zoom. So that's the workshop number 1 on there. So I know Catherine's working really hard on that project. You know, she's really taken a vested interest in that. I want to thank her for that. And so maybe she can add a little bit more as we go down and get to her comments.
Is there a link for all that on the page on our website, or?
There'll be a link on the website, and we'll work with Allie to get it reposted tomorrow, so it's fresh up on our social media pages, so people can get access to that. So
I'll definitely make sure to check that.
yeah, it's good. So with that,
okay.
I can answer any questions that the council may have.
Do we have any questions for City Manager Holland? None at this time. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Allie?
Oh, there we go. I unmuted myself.
Hello.
Evening, Mayor, council members. Just catching up with a little bit of what Michael said, and working alongside with Catherine for the park side of it. We are offering community service hours for our younger group of individuals. So our young community members that are still in high school. From the Newman Recreation Center, we will be offering community service hours if they do attend this Zoom meeting. So definitely trying to get the younger generation out there as well to join the Zoom meeting. Apart from that, we're working on farmers market. I know I touched subject with that last time we had a meeting. Tomorrow we will be contacting our local businesses, getting their input on more information through the Chamber of Commerce, just so we are interacting and keeping everybody in mind. Now, we do have a set date for May 7th through June 25th for our market. It will be 3:30 to 7:30 p.m. With more information coming here in the near future. We are still looking for vendors. We have about 20 vendors locked down right now, which is actually really good compared to the past years. So slowly we're increasing our community and the vendors that want to come to our community. moving forward, we are looking into the possibility of having fit kids and figuring out where we'll be at in the near future, depending on the tiers and what we can do for these children during the summertime, which is generally something we do every summer, with the exception of last year and COVID kind of making things rocky. So hopefully we'll have more information on fit kids. Tentative dates will be June, the month of June, or July. Social media, now we are venturing into, we have Facebook, Instagram, and dipping our feet into Twitter a little bit, kind of opening up and seeing what we can get out there to our community as well. With that, I can answer any questions y'all may have.
Any questions for Ally? I just like, thank you. I always see your posts in that, and so they're very helpful. Appreciate it very much and all your hard work.
Thank you.
All right. Chief Richardson?
Evening, Mayor, council members. I don't have anything for you tonight, but I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
All right. Any questions for Chief? Not tonight. Thank you, Chief. Lou, you've talked a little bit tonight already. Anything else you got for us?
I'll just give you a little brief one on, during the budget, you guys approved $25,000 towards extra meters for our meter reading system. And currently we've got a little over 300 meters out there that we can pretty much drive by at residential speeds, and it will pick them up very rapidly. We can read those 300 meters in about 12 minutes, which is a fantastic product. Our plan is that over the next few years, we're going to be continuing to add more meters to that system and be able to have very accurate reads. We don't have to deal with the human interaction of reading or transposing numbers. It's a very good system. But other than that, financially, the city's doing fantastic. Be happy to answer any questions you have.
Seems like I'll save a lot of man hours, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right. Any questions for Lou? All right. Chief Bowen? You on tonight? Anybody see him? I don't see his name up there. All right. We'll move on from Chief and go to item number 13, items from city council members. Councilman Ball, welcome.
Thank you.
Anything tonight?
Just very appreciative of all the well wishes I've received the last 2 weeks. A lot of city employees have stopped to say hi and congratulate me. So just thank you for all the welcomes.
Councilman McDonald?
Well, just to continue to push out to you all to be safe. Look like we're trying to make some progress in terms of the virus that's out there, and just keep the city of Newman in prayer, especially our seniors, and I really worry about them in terms of the elders who don't have transportation to get out there, to get those shots and stuff. And I'm hoping that we do open up a center, that they can be able to take advantage of those shots. So we just, just keep the city of Newman in prayer, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Councilman McDonald. Councilman Pimentel?
I don't really have much to say tonight, but I am going to be at that meeting tomorrow night for the park. I'm really excited about that. I've got a couple good ideas about it, so you'll have to watch tomorrow and see what happens.
I too am excited about that part.
And I would like to apologize, not me getting to the emails today. I had some personal stuff this morning and to see my mother who isn't doing well. But yeah, this was the first day I didn't really check my Gmail, but I did check my Facebook. So I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Thank you, Councilman Pimentel. Pro Tem Candia?
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you much. Thank you much. Again, I'd like to thank the county and District 5 County Supervisor and Russell for working on trying to get the vaccine out to here to our area. I talked to him about a meeting we had when I met with the County Supervisor. I think it's really important for our community, and hopefully we can get that out here sooner than later and start getting back to normal. With that, I'd ask for adjournment.
Mayor, real quick. Can I get, you forgot Catherine
Kathy,
on her update.
Kathy.
Oh my goodness, Catherine.
Is she there?
Thank you.
You are right. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Go for it. She there?
She's crying. You made her cry.
Sorry,
was
I was
there.
muted.
Oh,
I'm
there she
here.
is.
I'm here. Thank you
I'm
so
so sorry.
much. That's okay. No worries. Thank you. I did have a couple updates. I'm looking forward to seeing who wants to go out and visit the water project. It's coming together pretty nicely, and you'll see a lot of activity out there. So let Michael know of your availability. I've already got the our project manager ready to go and give you a good tour. We think about 30 minutes, may go a little longer depending on how many questions or what you want to see. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the second thing is I wanted to just give everybody a little bit more information about our workshop that we're going to have tomorrow. With us putting out the workshop invitation, we see a lot of comments from the community. And so we know that the community wants a pool. And we're going to be talking about that a little bit more at the workshop. But this round of funding is very specific to what areas it can be applied for. And there's some household income criteria along with some park acres per 1,000 residents. And so the pool doesn't fit the criteria to make it very competitive. We could do it, but then we would just kind of be, chasing our tail, and there's not a good chance of getting funded. And so we started this outreach in 2019 out at the farmers markets and the fall festival. And so we know that the pool and splash pad and some of the different sports fields are important. And so we're still pursuing funding. We've heard that there may be some funding that would fit for the pool in the fall. So we'll keep you updated on all that when that comes out. This workshop is a good qualifier. We think it's going to be really competitive, and it's going to be focused on bringing some park features out to the area that we've already got 3 park projects designated for, which you've heard a lot. Some of you have heard a lot about it. Some of you have heard just a little bit about it, but we've got our restored wetlands, our stormwater treatment, and our UC Merced preliminary concept out there. And so we want to bring public access as well. And so that's really what the workshops are going to try to define and see what the community would like to see out there and and we want to get their input on what kind of features they want, and so the options are endless. The consultants will be showing everybody some stuff. It'll be a really good workshop. We did a practice run yesterday, and there's a lot of interaction and questions. It's going to be by Zoom. So if share the news. We'd love to see as many people as possible on there and see what kind of ideas we get for out there. I mean, I'm full of ideas, but it's not about me. It's about the community. And so I'm looking forward to getting input. I just wanted to give you that update.
All right.
That's all I got.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got plenty more time because I cut you off, so you can.
Don't tell me that. Everybody knows
I owe you
your
now. All right. Any questions for Catherine?
Yeah, real quick question. What date is that for the water project?
Tomorrow.
Or it's tomorrow?
No, so the water project tour is, Michael sent an email out asking for everyone's availability. So take a look at that email, and then I think he's got a couple days chosen for next week. So look at that. The workshops are the first one's tomorrow at 6 p.m. by Zoom. And then we're having a stakeholder meeting on the 17th at 2 p.m., which will be, our health providers in the community and a lot of different focus groups, the school district. And then the third workshop, the second public workshop will be February 25th. And so we're sharing all that on social media and on the website. But the tour is, we're going to choose a day once we get feedback from all of you.
Okay, thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome.
And I just wanted to interject here. I'm not familiar with the project. What project is the tour tomorrow? I apologize.
So we have some We have some,
Tomorrow's a Zoom project.
yeah, tomorrow,
Okay, what is the water project?
Catherine,
Next
you wanna
week.
explain a little
The
bit?
the water project is a 1,000,000-gallon tank with a booster pump system and over a mile of distribution lines that's going to feed a new well to our existing system. It's out on Jensen Road. And so the tank walls are going up. It's really something to see. And the generator pads getting poured, the electrical buildings already being installed. And so that's our water project. It's the Well 10 water project.
Okay, well, congratulations, and I know that's a culmination of a lot of people's effort and time, and in the near future, offline, once we get off here, maybe we can set up a time for supervisor to visit.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Let Michael know and we can arrange it.
Russell, he might be interested in the thing that we're putting together tomorrow for the wetlands. That's going to be a multi-acre park with potentially hiking or walking trails and bike trails with water reclaiming ponds and a bunch of stuff, environmental stuff.
Okay,
Right now,
I have been in communication with Supervisor Condon and shared the information, especially because he is the liaison for the West Side Healthcare Task Force. And so he, I hope, will be involved, especially as a stakeholder. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And that project is already being worked on with Merced College is highly involved in that or would like to be. So for a variety of reasons. So kind of a lot of exciting things going on with that park that the Zoom meeting will be about tomorrow.
well, like I said, I commend staff and the city for all their efforts there. That is a tough deal to pull off. So I congratulate you, and if somebody maybe would send me a follow-up email, I will see if we can fit it in our schedule tomorrow. My email is fowler@stancounty.com.
Fowler R at Stan County. I'll send you the information.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any other questions for tonight? Outstanding. All right. So with that, I ask for adjournment.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
We got first. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
First and second. Meeting adjourned. Thank you, guys.
Good
Night,
night,
everyone.
everyone.